In the existing body of literature, there's a recurring theme concerning ChatGPT's potential to produce inaccurate information. This arises from limitations within its capabilities and training methods, as illustrated by examples from collected data. In our research data, users reported instances where ChatGPT cites non-existent sources. It's akin to referencing books that haven't been written, raising concerns about the reliability of information. One user remarked, "Sometimes ChatGPT cites sources that are not there." In another example, ChatGPT's proficiency in providing credible sources was questioned. Users encountered situations where the sources suggested by ChatGPT did not hold credibility. One user expressed, "What I have found is that it is really bad with giving credible sources. They're often non-existent." In a third example, there were cases where ChatGPT provided factually incorrect information. For instance, when asked about transgender pronouns in Turkey, ChatGPT inaccurately claimed there was an issue with transgender pronouns. In reality, there is no gender distinction in Turkish pronouns. In a fourth example, in one instance at a conference, a participant used ChatGPT to retrieve information about a university initiative set to launch in 2023. However, ChatGPT erroneously conveyed that the initiative began in 2019, highlighting discrepancies in the timeliness of information. In essence, ChatGPT's capacity to generate accurate and relevant information is a subject of concern, with multiple instances of discrepancies noted by users. These examples underscore the importance of critically assessing the information generated by AI systems like ChatGPT and verifying its accuracy and relevance, particularly in academic and educational settings. The concerns we've been talking about are also backed up by research. In a paper by Rudolph and colleagues from 2023, they interviewed instructors who use ChatGPT. These instructors raised some important concerns about ChatGPT's abilities. They mentioned that ChatGPT can produce text that seems okay on the surface, but it doesn't really understand the topics deeply. It's like having a student who can recite information but doesn't truly grasp the subject. This limitation in understanding and evaluating the accuracy of information can be problematic, especially in educational settings. Another study by Tlili and colleagues in 2023 explored participants' experiences with ChatGPT. Overall, participants found that ChatGPT's conversations were of decent quality and the information it provided seemed okay. But here's the catch. They also noticed that ChatGPT sometimes makes mistakes and has limitations. It's like having a friend who usually gives good advice, but occasionally gives you the wrong directions. So, while ChatGPT's responses are generally reasonable and reliable, you have to be cautious because there might be some errors or incomplete information. In summary, these studies confirm the concerns we've been discussing. Instructors worry that ChatGPT may not fully understand the topics it's discussing, and participants have noticed occasional mistakes or limitations in the information it provides. These findings emphasize the importance of critically evaluating the information we get from ChatGPT and not taking it at face value, especially in educational and research settings. Now let's explore ChatGPT's performance and how different perspectives help us understand it better. From Christensen's perspective, when people use ChatGPT, they're essentially hiring it to do a job, providing accurate and reliable information. But here's the thing, data examples show that ChatGPT sometimes doesn't quite live up to this job. It can generate information that's inaccurate or not really relevant to what users need. This mismatch between what users expect and what ChatGPT delivers highlights a gap in how well it can do the job it's hired for. From Bourdieu's point of view, a sociological angle comes into the picture. Instructors, especially those discussed in Rudolph et al.'s paper from 2023, express concerns about ChatGPT's limitations. They're experts in education where having accurate and relevant information is a big deal. So when ChatGPT doesn't meet these standards, it doesn't sit well with them. It's like they have a high value for established knowledge and expertise, and when ChatGPT falls short, it raises concerns. From a Marxist perspective, think about how capitalism influences things. In a capitalist system, efficiency and profit often take precedence over making sure information is comprehensive and accurate. This might explain some of ChatGPT's limitations and inaccuracies. It's like the drive to make technology efficient for profit can sometimes compromise the quality of information it provides. From Heidegger's viewpoint, Heidegger gets us thinking about the deeper impact of technology. ChatGPT can generate text that looks good on the surface, but it might not really understand the topic. This is a bit like technology turning everything into a means to an end, where the real understanding and critical thinking skills might get left behind. It makes us wonder about the role of technology in education and how it influences how we learn and understand things. In summary, these different perspectives help us see ChatGPT's performance from various angles. It's not just about whether it gives the right answers, it's also about how it fits into our expectations, the education system, the capitalist world, and our deeper ways of understanding the world.